Tim, what do you want to
Let's
happen?
communicate. Just get on. Just mount the pony.
Mount the pony.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to work my way into the middle of you guys.
No, that's probably not the best way to go.
Is this happening?
Do we have any lubricant?
So Chris, Nick, today's question comes from 27-year-old Dominic. Dominic says, every time that I ride the dragon, I assume he's talking about sex there, I have really awkward moments. And I feel like I'm really messing up sex. How do I fix this?
This is a good question for me because I'm really good at having bad sex, but I've learned from my experience.
What have you learned? Regale them.
Maintaining eye contact is good.
The whole time, or
Unblinking.
I feel like that's what you do when you face a bear.
you want to look big?
Honestly,
Is it the same thing?
for me, having sex is not that much different than fighting a bear.
Okay,
that's
all right.
essentially like
that might be
what
you're doing wrong on the onset.
Have you seen? No. Have you seen The Revenant?
Yeah, I did.
It's the same.
That's
not
exactly
what
sex is.
You're not
like.
having
That's what
sex, Chris. That's not sex.
That's murder that you're committing every time.
Say what you call it what you want. I mean,
I think that
I
a
think
good
it's
thing,
called
if you feel like you're messing it up, I think you're thinking too much. Like, I think you kind of just need to let it happen and just kind of really do enjoy the moment. Make sure you don't have socks on. I think that's a way to mess it up.
I always take my socks off.
Good.
It's like anything else. If you're trying to learn a sport or how to play chess or anything that you're trying to learn for the first time, there's a lot of different things that go into it, right? For guys, it's easy. We have one thing and one thing only to really think about. But for women, there's all sorts of areas that you should be either touching or not touching, kissing or not kissing, or utilizing in some capacity. And so you really have to figure out with your person that you're having sex with, what does she like? How does she like to be stimulated? And notice what I'm saying here. What does she like? How does she like to be touched? How does she like to be kissed? Does she like outward stimulation, inward stimulation? All of these things should be questions that you should know, because if she's having a good time, you're going to have a good time.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that you shouldn't think. You shouldn't think while you're doing it, is what I'm saying. There should be a lot of pre-production, a lot of post-production going on. It's just the I don't know, post maybe not post.
I mean,
There's
cleanup.
definitely-
Cleanup.
There's cleanup, and you gotta be aware of all that.
If you're going to finish too fast, what I like to do, make sure you have stuff on the walls to read, like posters and stuff. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll, keep reading the names. I'm like, I wonder what that person's up to. The person who directed, Dark Knight Rises. Or, what's his, think about different things. And all of a sudden you're like, okay, good, I'm back. I'm good.
Got
baby.
another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Stamina be damned. I go for as long as I need to go, but I always make sure that her needs are taken care of first, or while this is happening. And again, I hate to disagree with you, Tim. I know we very seldom disagree, but I think you have to be thinking the entire time. You have to be paying attention to her physical cues. What's going on with her? Is she enjoying it? And you have to be in charge of her orgasm, because your orgasm is going to come no matter what, pun intended. Hers, maybe not so much, depending on how into it she is or how easily that comes to her.
Just remember, treat a woman like the bear in Revenant.
No, Chris, again, we went over this before. You don't treat a woman like the bear.
All right, well,
he stabbed the bear.
All right, Chris, where can people find you?
like sexually or
No. like on Twitter, where can people find you?
You can find Chris on Craigslist.
yeah, casual encounters, mail for anything. It's at Chris Demarais on Twitter.
There you go. You can find me at Tim Gettys. You can find him, Nick_Scarpino. If you have questions for us, go to kindoffunny.com/11sex, fill out the form, we'll get right back to you.
And if you want some shirts or some sweet swag, go to kindoffunny.com/store, where you can get this shirt, that shirt, but not that shirt. That's a dope shirt.
A purple
we
shirt.
Just don't sell it though.
Maybe next time. Until then, I love you.